evening, everyone. Good evening. How are you doing? My name is DJ, and you are here trading with DJ. All right. So for everyone who tuned in to my last video, who's asking, hey, how does this apply? How does this easy strategy apply to binary options? And that's what I'm going to show you right here. Right. Like I said, trading does not have to be complicated. You can keep it super simple. You can find what works for you, and you can stick to it. So I'm going to show you the easiest way to enter a trade when you are trading binary options. And for the people that does not know, binary options is just a different system of trading foreign exchange, right? Instead of counting a stop loss, a take profit, or pips, you're not doing none of that. All you're doing is looking for an entry, understanding what the market is doing, and getting in and out with the back at a specific time frame. So there's so many different pairs that you can trade. You choose the one you want to trade based on your research and news and how that pair is doing. I use the Bollinger Band, and I'm going to show you exactly how helpful that could be with trading binary options. So you get to go inside of the trade with this specific amount at a specific time and get out with a specific amount of money, right? So there's these payouts. This pair is paying out 70%, and that means if we go out with go inside of the trade with $100, we're gonna get out with 170. Right? So when you look at the market, you want to understand what it's doing long term. So you zoom out and you look at what it is doing, if it's on a downtrend or an uptrend, right? As we look right now, if we mark up our support and resistance, yes, you do that as well with trading binary, because that is honestly the easiest way for me. You can see this W right here from based on my last video. Now you're able to identify a M and W, right? So in a W just formed, and now we're expecting an M, which means we expect that the market drops, right? So it's doing this thing right now. So let's put the Bollinger Band back in. So here's how the Bollinger Band plays a big part in the market. When the candles are scraping against the blue line below the red line, that means the market is dropping. And once it moves away from that, that means it's reversing and it's about to go up, right? So here's a great example right here. This whole area right there, you see how the candles are going up and they're actually above the red line. The moment that it went away and touched the red line, it went below, and now it was selling, and it did the same thing again. Now it's going up, right? So what we do once we see that, we find an entry. Remember, we buy low and we sell high. So we want to enter with a buy while the market is low, and we're going to enter on a 2-minute time frame, which means that we're going to be inside of that trade for 2 minutes. And while this candle is touching the red line, we want to let it do its thing. We want to enter after. We're not going to enter the trade with a moving candle. So that's why you got to have a lot of patience. Trading is 90% mindset. So you got to understand what you're doing before you start doing it, right? So now we're waiting, and you can see the market really is on an uptrend, because this low right here is lower than this high, which means now if we enter this line right here, we can see how this works, right? We can see right there, we missed our entry because we were supposed to enter right there while I was showing you the trend line. I actually missed the entry because I wanted to get inside low, but we still can do it, right? As soon as it pulls down a little bit lower, right? There's no rush, right? A little bit lower, and then we enter with a buy, right? I really wanted to catch this little entry right here. We would have secured profit. The payout is actually lower. It's actually 50% on this pair, right? So let's look for a pair that's paying out a little bit higher. Like I mentioned to y'all, I explained to y'all exactly what the market was going to do, and that's what it did, right? So the next move I expect to happen is for the other side to start dropping. As soon as it goes above, it's going to start reversing because it's going to be overbought, right? It's going to be overbought, and it's going to start reversing and going back down. And that's when we catch it with a sell. But this person, while it's paying 50%, we want to look for one that's actually 70% or better. And we have other pairs here, like NZD CAD, right? Everything is shooting up. Everything is actually shooting up right now. Everything is shooting up. Boom. Here we go. We can get an entry right here. Let it pull back. The same thing I told you. You see how the candle is scraping against the blue line, and it's above that zone. This area is consolidating. It's above that zone, so we're going to enter with a buy, right? So we went in low. As soon as you see the market pull back, that's the easiest way to find your entry, which means we secured our entry right here, and we're instant profit, which means we're making $180, and we have a minute and 20 seconds left inside of this trade, right? Like I said, find a low entry, enter with a buy, secure your entry far away from the candle, right? And now it's shooting up. It's shooting up. It's away from the zone. It shot up high. This green line right here is where we entered, and you can see how we secured profit, $180 that we will make within 2 minutes. It's such a crazy thing because growing up, I wasn't around people who were making not even $180 like an hour. Not even, I didn't know anybody who was making that. And now I'm able to make that within minutes. And that's why I've been able to show a lot of other people where it's possible. It's definitely possible. It's really crazy because I'm around people that are making 6 to 8 figures now. So the belief level with even being able to do this myself, that's why I'm so passionate about, sharing the knowledge and showing other people that it can work as well. And I just showed you, right? The candles are scraping against the blue line, and it's far above our entry. We went in low and we secured profit. We got 10 seconds left. We got 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and we secured. We made $180 in two dos minutes. Dos minutos. So that's literally the easiest way to do it, right? You mark up your support and resistance. You understand what the market is doing. You look at the payout, right? You find a low entry. Is the candle scraping against the blue line or is it below the red line? That's going to tell you exactly what you should do next, right? Simple as that. Find your entry, go in, get out with the bag, right? Try it out. Comment below. Let me know how this works out for you. I love to share the knowledge, and I definitely look forward to hearing successes of others. And I really I love this opportunity being able to trade in the market. So it's lit. It's amazing, right? The market is there for anybody who wants to enter and learn how to trade. Definitely look forward to the next video that I'm going to be dropping, right? I'm going to be dropping just sauce and stuff I've been able to learn over the years of trading, of learning how to be profitable in the market. So definitely look out for that, right? Subscribe for more, like, comment, let me know what you think. I look forward to it, right? Have a great one.